Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, this is Somi, and today I have the beautiful, the assertive, the audacious Gloria of Canada.
Hey, okay.
So,
Clock
yeah,
it.
clock it. So it took me a lot when I dragged Gloria out to bring out Gloria. It took a lot. So, but guys, because I love you guys so much, I was able to plead and beg and plead and beg because, as you already know from the name Gloria of Canada, so it took me a lot to bring her to my channel. So now that she's here, I was able to like gather up a lot of questions from my viewers who really want to know a lot of things. And believe me, I'm not in the right place to give you guys that information because, as you already know, I'm a newbie. I'm JJC in this Canada. So me, I'm following who know road and have it for Gloria of Canada.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Yeah. So the first question I have for you here is Canada still worth it in 2026? What do you think about that?
I will say yes. Canada is still worth it in 2026 because the truth of the matter is Canada still accepts international students, workers, and visitors on a daily basis. Like if you go to like the Toronto Pearson Airport and other airports in Canada, you'll be amazed and shocked at the same time of how many people come into Canada on a daily basis. So yes, I would still say if Japa is on your mind, then move to Canada in 2026.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I moved in 2025 and I'm here. I've been enjoying my stay so far. Thank God for my amazing community. Speaking of community, I saw the video you made on Instagram about
Okay.
Nigerians not helping one another.
Okay.
Duh, not in my case. I met amazing people, just like I always say. Do you have a comment for that?
Well, I should have phrased that video and said some Nigerians
Yeah.
in Canada because trust me, the ones that I know of, they are not supportive. They call it a community. They are WhatsApp groups, but they're really not helpful. But I'm glad that you were able to find the right community that supported you. So that's good to know.
Yeah, I also have you now. So I'm going
Yes.
to disturb your life. I
Wow.
will pester you. You see your inbox every
I'm in trouble already, guys.
every time I have issues, I'm coming to your inbox.
No problem.
I'll buzz your phone.
Yes, my
Get
phone is
ready.
ready,
Get
24/7.
ready. Okay, the next question, guys, here is why are people leaving Canada in 2026? Like,
Wow.
yeah, that's true. I saw the video of the couple who moved to Canada from UK and apparently they didn't get a job. I also made a video about how long it took me to like get a dream job. It took me almost 800 and something applications and people were like sending me DMs. They were like, oh, 800 and or more, me, I cannot do that thing. But what do you think? What's your own opinion? Why are people leaving Canada in 2026?
The truth is, as many people are moving to Canada, we have a ton of people who are also leaving Canada, and the reason is not far fetched. First and foremost, is because of the shock, and most people don't understand how Canada works. But tax is one of the reasons why people want to leave because the tax is just too high. Another thing is the standard of living. Again, it's not really easy. One would think that all the things we see on social media about moving to Canada is like the reality is when you set into Canada, that's when you start to see that it is not as rosy as people really painted it before. Because you will get to see that things are expensive. Housing is expensive on its own.
Yeah.
Renting like a two-bedroom,
Yeah, it's very
like over
expensive.
2,000 Canadian dollars
Yeah.
in this Ontario where I live right now. But if you live inside like other places like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, I trust me, like a two-bedroom, you can find it for less than 1,500. A friend of mine who lives in Alberta told me that her two-bedroom with a basement, she's paying like 1,500, and I'm like, wow. You can't even get a one-bedroom in Ontario for that price.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are leaving because of that. And lastly, I would say like healthcare. We say healthcare is good here, but if you go into emergency is not emergency in Canada. I'm sorry to say that. Not that I hate Canada or anything, but you can be in the emergency room for 6 hours or 7, as the case may be, before you can even see a doctor. So people are like fed up and they are just leaving and going to other places. So it's just a whole lot of things that are making people to, but these are the most important ones.
Okay. Well, to me, yeah, just as you said, you see housing. Housing is truly expensive here in Ontario. But back to my community. I know you guys must have seen the video where I made about going to the luxury apartments that I wanted to live in with the view and everything, but my pocket was not really sinking with my taste, so I had to come down. But anyways, the next question is Canada good for immigrants right now? Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep, it is. It is. There are so many pathways that keep on opening from time to time. And again, I am not a licensed immigration consultant, just as a disclaimer. But the truth is, there are so many pathways for people to come to Canada. And like I tell people who care to listen, the best way to move to Canada right now is to come as a permanent resident. It's easier for you to, like, navigate your way in here, and after a couple of years you can get your Canadian citizenship if you do qualify. That is, there is nothing cast on stone that because you became a PR you must be a Canadian citizen. It's not cast on stone, but yes, it is worth it. Just to answer that question, yes, it is worth it.
Okay. So, what is the cost of living in Canada in 2026?
Cost
Cost
of
of
living
living
is very
is
high.
very
I
high.
remember when I first came to Canada,
Yeah.
when I go into the grocery stores to buy stuff, I could go in with like literally like with like $150, and like I'll have like ten bags because it's like a whole lot of stuff. But now if you go in with 300, you haven't even started shopping yet. So it's getting worse by the
Yeah.
day. And will it get better? No. We all know how much gas prices are. I told somebody jokingly on the one video I made, I said, if where you are inviting me to is not going to yield money, don't invite me there because I will not come. Except you're paying for my gas. It's true because things are so expensive
I
right
did
now.
not pay for gas.
Don't worry, she will pay for gas today before I leave. Because it dragged me here. So yeah, so a lot of people are seeing changes, and is it going to get any better? No. Even mortgage prices are mortgage rates are even high right now. A lot of people are even selling their homes. Some are selling their homes and going to like rent smaller places because they just can't cope with it. And you see hydro utility bills. The other day I looked at my bill and I'm like, what is going on? It has increased and it's not going to stop. So yes, things are going to get worse.
No. I'm scared.
Yeah.
You guys should have waited for me. This whole inflation thing, I know is worldwide, but I think they should just have pity on people like us who just migrated here. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. Jobs in Canada.
That's a serious
Hey,
one.
God, yeah. Jobs in Canada for immigrants in 2026. Is Canada still good for international students? So this is like two questions in one, but let's just take it one after the other. So jobs in Canada for immigrants in 2026. Let's talk about it. Survival jobs.
There are jobs in Canada. And when you say survival jobs, that's the part that I don't really like because again, when you start those survival jobs, you get so used to it that you would forget that you need to do something better. Take for example, and no shame, no, to people who work in manufacturing, but when you start with manufacturing job, sometimes you get so used to it because the pay is good, right? That you forget that you want to do something better. So you will forget and you'll be there 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, you are there more than 10 years. Don't stay in a survival job for too long. There are other jobs that you can do. And even if you don't want to work for anybody, you can also set up your own business because who told you that business owners are not even doing well here in Canada? I know of a lot of business owners in Canada here who are thriving and doing so well with their businesses. So yes, it is still worth it. But don't stay on survival jobs. Don't. That's my own advice. And then the second part of that
Yeah,
question,
is Canada still good for international students?
it is still good for international students, but you need to know this thing. As an international student, as of now, making this video, today is April the 4th, you can only work 24 hours right now, meaning that the rest of the time you are in school. And if you are not in school and you are not taking your classes or you are missing classes or, see, they are now sending letters to people and that can get you sent back to your home country. So they are not smiling at all for international students at all.
Okay, the next question here is pros and cons of living in Canada in 2026. I think you've handled something like this already. You've talked about the housing, you've talked about the taxes. Okay, let's talk about the pros since we've already discussed the cons.
Well, the good thing about living in Canada is that your body will be fresh.
Yeah. And people will think you have
Some people
money.
think you have so much money. Another good thing about Canada is it's a country that works. There's you know that you go to work and you get paid. It's not like in Nigeria that you get paid at the end of the month. Here you get paid like some companies
Bi-weekly.
weekly, some are bi-weekly, some are, as the case may be. Another good thing is that you're paying for the rent, even though it's expensive, at least you know you have power supply. Like there is nothing like NEPA don't take light,
Peace of mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can do your business still from home, like some people that I know of that they are doing. Apart from that, good roads. If the road gets bad, you see them fixing it immediately. It's a country that works. The only downside is that we're beginning to see lots of crime happening right now, and that is the reason why a lot of people need to be very careful. Don't over share information that you're not supposed to, like where you live, making videos around where you live, showing people the areas of your house. Like I don't think it's necessary, because again, you are just letting, you don't know who is watching. I don't know who is
Yeah.
looking at you, and want people just get jealous and envious for no reason. So you just want to be careful.
Yeah. Okay, so another question here. I think basically these questions are all intertwined. So is moving to Canada still a good idea?
Yes,
Yeah, to me,
100%.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
There's so many opportunities here in Canada.
So let me put my own opinion out there.
Yeah.
I came middle of 2025, and one thing I like about this country is, yeah, I also understand that they do the whole referral system as we do back home. If you don't know someone, believe me, getting into the right place might be a little bit difficult. What I mean a little bit difficult is, if you have the right referral, you're going to like go places. But still, even having the right referral, you still need to have the right skill. You still need to have the right qualification. Me coming here, I met a very good community, and they also told me, see, we are going to refer you to places, but we both have different skill sets. So I'm into healthcare, and all into human resource management and law, and a whole lot of other things that they're doing. Some of them are into tech. So we don't have the same qualifications. But one thing they offered me was, why not go and do volunteer jobs? So one thing about Canada is the system works. So if you volunteer, make sure you're putting your best. And from there, you will meet someone that can also refer you to other places or other positions that you need. So that is it. The next question here is reality of living in Canada as a Nigerian. Niger people. Why are we always saying Nigerians? Why can't we just say Africans? We are all one Africa. Anyways, but the question here, maybe this is from a Nigerian. So, reality of living in Canada as a Nigerian.
The reality is that you can just be walking on the road, you're in the store or you're somewhere else, and you see a Nigerian and you say hello, and they will look at you like this. Some will just carry their face.
I don't know
I'm
the
not
people
joking.
Gloria has been meeting in this Canada. Are you serious?
Yes, it's as if you are owing them money. Am I joking?
You're serious.
Oh, okay. Maybe you have met the very nicest ones, but that's good.
Seriously, the people I've been meeting, like, I don't know. Or maybe they know you. They know you are Gloria of Canada, and
Uh,
maybe they feel you are, because they are so assertive online. She's very sweet, guys. Forget all
I'm a
those.
very shy person.
She's very sweet in real life. Forget all those things you are seeing on Instagram. She's just forming assertive queen and all that. Yeah, she's very assertive,
I'm very
but
shy.
she's very sweet. And the funny thing, she's an introvert. So maybe if you see her and she's not smiling, that means just know that she's shy. She's an introvert, but she's pretending to be an extrovert. So please, you people should go see Gloria. Try and be greeting her. I really need Gloria's mindset to change about Nigerians living in Canada. I'm
Okay.
serious. I
Amen.
want to change her. See, I'm a Nigerian living in Canada, and when I see her, I'm always smiling. So
Okay.
please, we're changing that narrative.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question here is Canada in a recession in 2026? The whole world is in
The whole world
recession.
is in a recession. That question is very obvious. The
Yeah.
whole world is in a recession.
Look at what is happening.
Do you know that there are wars everywhere?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Gas prices. Let's not go there. Please.
Yeah.
The questions are much.
Yeah.
Questions are much.
Pin it up, and that's it for today. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. If you have any question concerning relocation to Canada or any question for me, leave it in the comment section. And another thing you could do is maybe leave a comment in Gloria of Canada here on YouTube, and she's going to reply immediately. She's very good at replying. I like throughout today, she has been replying everyone. Like she's even making calls, replying, sending tips, sending. Oh my god, she's just so sweet. Forget everything you've been seeing on social. I think life in social media is just totally different from what you see behind the scenes.
Sure.
So make sure you leave a comment down below. Or don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.